Hey guys, Candyman here. Today we're going to be reviewing the Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Shockwave figure. So before we get to the figure itself, we're going to take a look at the packaging and accessories. So here's the packaging, as always, Transformers Generations Combiner Wars and Generations basically all together. Has this really nice artwork. You can see it's got this really nice clean artwork of Shockwave right there. Combiner Wars. On the back you got product shots. It also shows in a combined mode. It could be the gun. So anyway, there's the packaging out of the way. Now that we have that out of the way, we can take a look at the collectible card that comes with. Like all the figures in this line, it comes with a card and of course the instructions. So here's the card. Pretty nice. It's the same artwork that was on the box, but it's very nice. See Decepticon Shockwave. But there's the card. Now that we have taken a look at the card and the packaging, we can take a look at the figure itself. And there he is. Here's Shockwave. I guess he has 3 modes technically. This is one of his alt modes. This is his sort of spaceship mode. And he does have a gun mode, but it's really nothing. How you transform to gun mode is you come down here, take this piece, and you flip it down, and that's a handle, and that's his gun mode. In his gun mode, he can be wielded by one of the combiners if you have combined someone, but he could also be wielded by his fellow Decepticons. So I have Skywarp here, and you can indeed, if you want, just plug that into his hand. It's a bit difficult sometimes, being that the rotation joint on the handle likes to move around a lot. But once you get him in his hand, it's good. It doesn't really go anywhere. But as you can see, it's freaking huge, and the figure can't really stand while holding it, obviously. And it can't really withstand the weight of the gun, so its arm drifts down like that. But it's just a cool thing to have. So you can do that if you want. I just thought that was neat. In this vehicle mode, you see you got some nice translucent pink there. The rest of them is done in this nice sparkly purple that they keep using in this line, and I love the sparkly paint they use in this line. It's great. They did put the sort of barcode thing on there. I don't know why they decided to put it there, but they did. Nothing we can do about it. I see that nice clean Decepticon logo there. See, if you look close, you have some sort of aiming crosshairs on the screen there. But now that we've taken a look at both of his alt modes, we can now see his robot mode. So to transform into his robot mode, what you're going to want to do is come down here at the bottom of the ship and just untab it, just split it. Then you want to grab both of these and just rotate them straight down like so. Then you're going to want to flip the feet out and make sure you want to hold the ball joint at the hip to rotate it in this direction. So this should be what it looks like. Then you want to take the legs and hinge them up on this ball joint system here with the hinge. It should just hinge up like that. Then you want to turn it around, untab these two pieces right here, and bring them out. Take this whole piece, move it back, hinge down the ball joints, and then unaccordion the arms, like so. Then the last step you're going to do is take this whole section and just push it back, and that will bring up his head. So yeah, there's Shockwave in his robot mode. So Shockwave in his robot mode, very nice looking. You see that? Nice right there in the face. Nice yellowish gold single eye that he has there. That nice translucent pink carries over to the robot mode on the chest and the legs and the hands. You see he also has that nice gun or cannon arm there. It's a nice detailing work, nice paint job. It's not really messed up or anything. I got some nice silver here on his stomach and his little antennas there. I guess you'd call them that. I don't know what they're supposed to be. I don't know what they're called. He also has his other hand, which is translucent paint. Articulation for Soundwave. He's got ball joints at the shoulders. He's got hinges. Well, he's got hinges here due to transformation, but he's got ball joint in the elbow. Nothing in the hands. Same thing with his cannon arm. It has the same rotation. Ball joint in the head, so you get nice rolling, looking around and everything. It is very easy to pop off. If you just push it back far enough, his head will pop out of the socket. But it's really easy to put it back in. Just pop it back into the socket. You have your standard hip ball joints. So go out that much, forward that much, and backwards that much. You also got a little cut here in the thigh, which is rotation. You've got a single hinge in the knee, and I guess if you want to count it, you have a little foot articulation, but that's due to transformation. That's all the articulation that he has. Pretty decent. If we go off camera and grab some of his Decepticon buddies, we could bring those guys in and get a nice size comparison. So here he is with Skywarp from this line. So to get him to stand up, he is slightly taller than Skywarp. Then we could go off camera and grab Hot Rod, or Rodimus as he's referred to or referred as in this line. Get a nice size comparison there. Looks like Rodimus is slightly taller than Shockwave, as you can see there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Overall, this figure I actually really like. I think it's my favorite from this line so far. But if I had to give it a rating, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. The reason it's not higher is just because its gun mode isn't really very different from his vehicle mode. But other than that, he's a really great figure, and I highly recommend picking him up if you think he's interesting to you. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button down below to show me that you do want to see more reviews and stuff like this. And I'll see you guys later.